do not let Acuff go off for 50 tonight. Because I don't want you coming in here after a 50 burger talking about it doesn't matter. And I think he's going off tonight.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's
tell
a big one.
us how many, Schmalin.
I think he's going to hit you for about 40. I think he can give you 40 tonight. Think about it. He, what 25?
I'm not saying he can't do this. Obviously, he has to shoot the 3-ball better.
He has to. But he got the jitters out. He's ready to go now.
Matt George asked a question of us, or I think it was a question they had on their show last week. And the question was, what do we need to see from Acuff in his first year? To me, you need to see him shoot threes at a average to good level. Mm-hmm. You know that he can be a great three-point shooter, especially he has to finish he might struggle early on. He might. I think he has to shoot the 3-ball well, and he has to take care of the ball like he did in college. Just assist a turnover. You can't turn the ball over a lot. And then thirdly is just he can't be a guy who is attacked every time down the floor on defense. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about summer league. I'm talking about the season. To me, those are the 3 key things. If he takes care of those things, the numbers doesn't matter. But those are 3 things I think he needs to do to show that he's on the right track towards becoming potentially a real star in this league.
Yeah, I think the 3-ball, and I was just double checking because we always do these comparisons because Jalen Brunson for his career is at 38.5 from 3. And I know that's just the name that everybody
really
talks about. And that's exactly where he's going to need to be. What's interesting, though, Whitey, is Jalen Brunson and how many threes he typically has taken in his career. This past season, he took the most. You know how many threes he took a game?
How many?
7.1. Mm-hmm. He's getting them up.
Yeah.
He's getting them up. And Acuff took 9 in his first game, so we think that he'll be able to get them up too. But you have to shoot Brunson 36.9% on 7 threes a game.
I think some of that's playing for Mike Brown. You know?
You're probably right.
Spray threes.
Yeah, you're probably right. Now, when Brunson or when Acuff does get the rest of the crew back, I want to see what type of offense they're going to run, right? We basically didn't see anything. And I shouldn't say didn't see anything, but this season was so weird this past season that it's hard to say, hey, that looks like we know, hey, that looks like Mike Brown's offense, right? We don't know. Doug didn't really get an opportunity to show what he can do. We know he's a defensive guy, but Doug didn't really get an opportunity to show what he could cook up offensively. Nobody could stay healthy. He didn't have Keegan. He didn't have Sabonis.
Wasn't Mike Miller the offensive guy this year, Jay? Do you know? I think Mike Miller was the guy that was the offensive coordinator this year.
Yes. Yeah. So I want to see how Acuff is able to flourish, assuming Domantas Sabonis is still on the squad.
Well, that's a great question, because if Domas is on the team, you may approach your half-court offense totally differently than if he's not.
Yeah.
And you don't know yet. I would assume he's probably going to be here.
I would assume he's probably going to be here, but
does that mean you go back to the DHO stuff?
I want the ball in Acuff's hands.
Yeah, I think you're going to get your wish.
No matter what. Whether Domas is on the squad or not. I think probably going away from the DHO stuff is I think they need to start game planning for what Domantas Sabonis' role is going to be just in the league, even if he finishes the contract here. Doesn't seem like teams are valuing his ability to do that. So it almost feels like, hey, let's just stop doing it so we can get you ready for the next phase and just whatever that looks like, just a typical center. Mm-hmm. That's just what you're going to be paid as moving forward once this contract is done. So we need to start preparing everybody for that. And we don't want to take the ball out of Acuff's hands.
Yeah, give the ball to Acuff. No more of the hippity hop. Here comes Domas down the middle on the break.
Yeah.
Hippity hop. I think you're going to get your wish with Acuff, and I think that's one reason why, I know I'm getting ahead of myself here, but all the Kuminga talk, supposedly the Kings have circled back on that. We'll talk about that at some point. Kuminga is not going to have the touches that he would have had if he came here last year.
No, and I don't even know.
Going to be heliocentric with a capital J.
Yeah, I wonder if you're Kuminga, how does Sacramento even look to you now? Mm-hmm. You know, now look, At some point, he's going to have to realize doesn't seem like a lot of teams want to just hand you the keys, right? He's still not signed. Doesn't seem like a lot of teams want to just hand you the keys, but yeah, I don't know if he is looking at Sacramento the way he was, what was it, last summer around this time?
Right, when they met with him and said, we want you to be our guy.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly now they don't. They might want him to be a guy, but they have their guy now. Yeah, so I think that's totally changed potentially for Jonathan Kuminga.